So all the naked women, please go. We are live now.
All the naked men, please stay. We don't judge. Okay, let me just check that everything is working properly. Looks like it's okay. Hi, everyone.
Did you start on next?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's live on X and it's live on YouTube. Okay.
YouTube and where else?
Well,
Binance
that's
Live?
it for now. No. Only these two for now. Yeah, we're live. All is good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our, how do you call it? Weather crypto podcast.
Weather update.
Whatever it's called. Yeah, weather
Yeah,
update. Weather
very
is
catchy.
nice.
It's very catchy.
Yeah.
If even you can't remember it, then
Yeah, it's
yeah.
like Lewis Hamilton giving an interview. And you know that their car was called not just Mercedes Benz, but it was called like Mercedes Benz, AMG, Petronas, whatever, stuff like that. And he was like, Mercedes Benz, whatever, AMG, it's called my team. And then he was starting the interview.
Yeah, so we have something to learn from Mercedes. Good. How are
Yeah.
you doing?
Uh, it's good.
It's good.
Yeah. Summer is ending. We have to start working soon. Oh, fuck.
That's good for a change. You have a change of scenery, a bear and a bull in the background.
This is a bull. Sorry. This is a bear, and this is a bull. So give a like if you are a bull. Give a comment if you are a bear.
So which one would you choose?
I'm um I'm bullish for now, at least for this year.
Hmm.
Then at the end of the year, I will sell everything, mostly, and in the bear market buy again because I expect a bear market in 2026.
Hmm.
But let's see. Anyways, you have to DCA while buying and DCA while selling. You cannot, you can never time the dip and time the top.
Hmm.
So whenever you're close to a range that you feel comfortable with, start selling bit by bit. Don't try to time all-time high. You'll never do it.
Yeah, the hard part is how to give people an advice that they will follow regarding this because everyone kind of know it, but
Okay, so
it's hard
you have
to
a,
implement it.
I'm not sure how you call it. First, you put some targets. You do your analysis, whatever your targets are.
Hmm.
First, you sell 1/10
Hmm.
of your holdings. When you get to the next level that you are targeting, you sell 2/10 from the
Hmm.
initial holdings, not from what you have now.
Hmm. So 30% at this moment you have sold.
No, I'm not selling yet. I'm saying the strategy. Third time, you
No,
sell.
I understand, but I mean, following your strategy, you kind of create chunks and then you trigger some, I don't know, some variable, some threshold, you start selling.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So then 10%, then 20% from the initial amount you hold, then 40% from the initial amount, not from the what you have left.
Hmm. Hmm.
And like you sell 40% when you are like at the highs that you're very comfortable selling of, but you
Hmm.
still leave something in case it goes higher.
Hmm.
And if it goes higher, you just fucking sell everything and just wait for
Hmm.
1 year at least, and you start buying again after 1 year
Repeat
and
three
repeat.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's certainly worked the strategy up until now. We'll see if the market has changed enough so that this cycle breaks and is broken. It's this is the part that I am the most curious about, to be honest. Was the change so big, so the shift so tectonical that we don't really have a market that we know and understand already? It's something new, it's a different animal. Or the new money came in, but the rules, the old rules still apply, and we'll see a top at the end of this year, and then we'll see a bear market, and we'll kind of follow the same cycle. That's
Most
interesting.
probably it's the same. It's just a bit different, the timing, but it's almost the same. The alt season is a bit
Well, what
late because
what
of
what makes you
macro
think that it's the
factors.
same?
Well, Ethereum had okay. The alt season is not starting until the Ethereum season is starting. Ethereum season is not starting until it gets to a certain threshold, which it got in June,
Mm-hmm.
beginning of June. So it got there.
Mm-hmm.
So from that time, Ethereum is up more than 100%. It's like 130% or something in
Mm-hmm.
1 month and a bit. So Ethereum season is here. Compared to Bitcoin, is going up. Compared to all the alts combined, it's going up. Now we
Mm-hmm.
have the Ethereum season. Um, Historically, we should have, let's say, a bleeding back to Bitcoin in September,
Okay.
where Bitcoin gains some capital back. And then October, November, December, traditional alt season, let's say like 3 months of uh, constant gains for altcoins compared to
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin. Maybe until January, who knows? I wouldn't be able to time that,
Mm-hmm.
but somewhere the end of this year or beginning of next year should
Mm-hmm.
be the top, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion.
Okay. And why not having a cycle that is 5 years instead of four?
Mostly because of the U.S. elections.
Okay.
Um, Usually, midterm years are not so good years for American economy. I don't know why. It's because of spending, of reforms. Who knows? Next year is a midterm year in the U.S. and
Mm-hmm.
historically, a midterm year in the U.S. is not so good for stocks either or for crypto in general.
Mm-hmm.
So next year is a midterm year
Mm-hmm.
until something changes this time, and it will be the same. The macro factors wouldn't be good. So if macro factors are not good, uh, it's not good for Bitcoin either and crypto in
Mm-hmm.
general.
Mm-hmm.
And
So we're kind of stuck in the cycle of American politics in a way.
yeah, and I mean we didn't have the altcoin season until now because of the monetary policy in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Historically, monetary policy was easing when it was getting, let's say, eased. If I'm not sure
Mm-hmm.
the term is correct. You was having alt seasons because
Mm-hmm.
of cash available in the markets, probably, right? It didn't make any sense for them to stack cash in banks for a low interest. They would better invest it and risk it more,
Makes
like
sense. Mm-hmm.
stocks and crypto. So we have a big yield on US dollar, so there is not much sense to risk it on riskier assets. So there's a combination of factors. So hopefully we'll have a easing from the Fed in September, and in the next months it will even help more for out season to be there for end of this year, beginning of
Mm-hmm.
next one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm curious if the mm, election cycle in US won't change a bit to include more spending in the year that has elections, like it has in Romania, where we live currently. Because in our country, when you have an election year, you have politicians go all in spending money and trying to indirectly buy votes. And I, I mean, following the logic and the statements and kind of the groundwork that is being put. I can see potentially something like that in US as well, because this year is kind of laying the groundwork for the economic policy that Trump administration has. And next year could be the year when kind of it's we don't have much changes. We only have the results of this new policy adjustments. It might be up or down. That's still to see. But I'm curious if we will not see a switch in this flow of money related to election cycles in the US.
We have so many unknown variables for next year,
Yeah,
like so many because of, or thanks to, or because of the new administration.
both.
Yeah, so we don't really know what will be happening.
Of
So
course.
my feeling is let's do it fast. Fed cut the rates, stop the wars, stop the trade wars for now, at least for 4 months. Give us some
Okay,
space to
you're only
pump.
thinking of, of your portfolio. Fair
Give
enough.
us some space to pound and fuck off, do whatever you want.
Yeah, give us some money for 2 years of forced vacation,
Yeah.
and we'll be good. Yeah, okay. Let's move a little bit towards the interesting information that we've gathered for the last 7 days. Uh, from what I've read, I mean, we've been talking week over week about the changes in policy and whatnot regarding the Trump administration's view of crypto. But now it looks like US changed from following the hype of blockchain and of Bitcoin and everything that's related to crypto to going all in on crypto and kind of trying to really be the number one place where this technology develops and new stuff happens. We've seen SEC dropping or closing the litigation case against XRP. We now have retirement plans that will be able to accept or for which it would be easier to accept riskier investments like crypto. We have big institutional bets on crypto, like Harvard is buying stakes in BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. I mean, if this is not mass adoption, I don't know what is. Big players, BlackRock, ARC Invest, are pouring big money on Bitcoin infrastructure. That's mining facilities and that's payments. Or, for example, we have an investment into, let me just check where it is, a big network of Bitcoin ATMs from US. So the big players in the market are diversifying and are moving partly from only ETFs to infrastructure as well, like physical world.
Yeah, White House is also drafting an anti-debanking legislation. You know that
Mm-hmm.
Biden
Yeah.
had a, I don't know if it was official or not, but unofficially they were fucking and shutting down the banks who are working with crypto. So what
Mm-hmm.
we're doing now is trying to make a legislation which will allow banks, even encourage banks to work with crypto, which is
Yeah,
great.
so we kind of see this switch from we're catching up towards we're leading away for this technology. And yeah, it's interesting because we might see, and I've had like I don't know several calls this week talking to potential partners for Satoshi Club from US, and they all said that they focus most of their attention now in on companies from US. So some of them were from Dubai as well, and they said that they now kind of switch the focus towards US because this is where the big game is being played.
Yeah, it makes sense for US to want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame previous administrations didn't understand the potential for
Mm-hmm.
the US not only to be the capital of crypto of the world. It's not just about this,
No, no, it's
fancy
not.
words. It's about making dollar even stronger in the world. It's about having the brightest minds from crypto in the US, not in Dubai or other countries, Hong Kong, Singapore, that have them in US, work there and create there, and attract capital to US, not outside of US, right? It makes
Yeah,
sense.
even as a vision, I had a trouble with it because for me, and this US has this image in the world of being the innovator and being the first in technology and in everything that matters. And for crypto, we had this biased and skewed view that it's small and it's for fraudsters and it's I don't know it was too the view was too politically motivated, I think.
It was kind of personal. I don't know why.
Yeah, yes.
And it was after Sam Bankman-Fried fraud, after
Yeah.
FTX. They're all getting money from FTX, and at a certain point when it, I don't know, just
Hmm.
disappeared, failed, scammed, suddenly all of Democrats became anti-crypto. I don't know why. Maybe to distance themselves from the money they had from Sam. That it was
Yeah,
really personal.
it was. Okay, so other interesting trends. We're reaching now supply pressure not only for BTC but for Ethereum as well. The amount of Ethereum that is being kept on exchanges, it's close to all-time lows, and
2016, its level, it's similar to 2016.
I mean that's 2016.
That's 9 years ago.
Yeah, 9 years ago. When they just, I mean, when did I think it's 2015? When was it created? 2015? 2014?
14 or 15.
Yeah. So
Something like
I mean,
this.
it's close. It's in their baby baby period yet.
Yeah,
So we're now.
and
Mhm.
we had record inflows from ETFs into Ethereum, like more than 1 billion last week.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, Vanek is trying to get approval for the staked ETH ETF, as we
Mhm.
talked
Mhm.
before, which is would be huge, I think, even if it's 4% or whatever it is. But for big institutional investors, 4% is good enough as yield.
Mhm. Yeah,
What else about Ethereum? There are over 900 million liquidations this week
that's
and
good.
or last week. Yeah, last week, this week for shorters, of course, mostly.
Mhm.
Uh, Analysis predicts 142K for BTC next stop, next big hurdle, let's say.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
And honestly, this will be the region 135, 140. This will be the region where I'm thinking to start selling a bit.
The first step in the
Yeah,
grand
first
selling
10,
strategy.
first 10%.
Yeah. Um, the
Yeah.
interesting thing is all the strong points towards the market is looking good, and all the social media sentiment and social media activity that is close to all-time lows. So my question is, when do you see these two aligning? Will I mean we're bound to have an influx of retail and of interest from people. Where there is money, there is interest. That's for sure.
Yeah, where there is growth, there is interest. I mean, institutional driving growth for Ethereum now. Um, Normies, newbies will come into Ethereum, logically, I think.
Why? Why Ethereum?
Why they? Because it will be on the news. It's already on the news. Like Ethereum is the future
Yeah,
of
but
tech. Ethereum is, I don't know.
it's the same for BTC. It was in the news.
Yeah, but it's slowing down, so naturally capital flow. Even ETFs are
Mm-hmm.
investing more in Ethereum than Bitcoin nowadays. So even
Mm-hmm.
even they are rotating money. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe it's a matter of timing as well. You know, everyone, like not everyone, but a lot of people still think that this whole market is kind of a scam. And
you
you
know,
know, when Bitcoin is growing, they kind of wait for it to fall. And when it kind of stabilizes, they say, okay, if it didn't happen now, then maybe it's not a scam. And then we switch to Ethereum because it's the next thing that grows.
yeah, and
And
then to the
yeah,
next ones.
yeah. So maybe it's a matter of perception regarding the whole market as well. Because it's strange. I mean, Ethereum, BTC is growing for such a long time, and why wouldn't this asset be the indicator of, I don't know, good standing in the market, not Ethereum,
Yeah, but if
regarding retail?
people want more return of investment than just 10% or 20%,
Hmm.
they want,
Hmm.
yeah, 100 at least. So it's logically to go to smaller assets
Yeah.
where the risk is bigger, but the potential return is also bigger. So Ethereum is first on the list. In the next months, hopefully, we'll see the rest of the altcoins. Yeah, I'm not sure like what will be what how big will be the growth, but there
Hmm.
will be an alt season for sure.
Okay. Yeah, and what would this alt season look like? Because we're talking so much about this buzzword alt season, but it's it might be very different from prior alt seasons. So not so many new projects. I don't know. It's a label alt season, but it might be like a season where just the old alts grow, for example, and nothing new happens. You might have something
No,
like that as well.
no, I don't think so. I mean, the old alts grow. In a certain point,
Hmm.
market becomes saturated. Uh, Investors are getting tired of the old alts and they want new alts, and the money
Hmm.
keep rotating and rotating until it's going to the small scams, which is final stage
Hmm.
where
Hmm.
people
Hmm.
just gamble on everything.
Yeah, looks like these cycles are getting narrower and narrower in time. The timing gets slower and slower.
Yeah, it's potentially it'll be fast, like 3 months maybe, and that's
Hmm.
all,
Hmm.
or or nothing.
All
but
or nothing.
but
The
I'm
story
pretty
of.
confident we will have at least a 3 months altcoin season.
Okay, so our trends, because we
Hmm.
haven't had like a lot of news, but we had some trends, some interesting
I've read
pieces of
about
information.
best marketing campaign ever in crypto.
Really?
And yeah, do you want to hear it?
Sure.
Which I'm going to find it. Just 1 minute.
Hmm. In the meantime, DeFi and NFT sectors rebound. And I'm not uh, surprised about DeFi, but I'm really surprised about NFT because, to my understanding, and I expected it to be just a trend that came and went away, and it will no one will ever remember about it. But yeah, it's back, and it has a different vibe about it.
It's
It's more
back, but it's not
matured.
as strong as it was. It's not even
No, no, no,
close.
no, no. Nothing close to the hype, but no, it looks like it's more matured, and it looks like it's kind of we'll implement this cool technology in a way that it's meant for it to be implemented, give or take, not use the NFT as buzzword for everything.
Yeah, and not just hold a
Like
stupid picture,
metaverse.
which hold a
Look,
stupid
wh
picture valued at $10 million,
yeah,
dollars,
where
right?
is the metaverse now? It's nowhere. But do we still have NFTs? Metaverse and NFTs were kind of the same in terms of hyping and buzzwords.
Yeah,
When they hope have NFT now.
metaverse
And
is it's too early. I think metaverse. It has a future, but it's too early.
of course.
So the biggest, I would say, the most interesting marketing campaign, in my opinion, at least
Hmm.
for previous months. Do you know about Green Dildo Coin?
I've seen some memes.
Yeah, a lot of memes on X. So what they
Yeah.
did is like Green Dildo Coin promoters.
Hmm.
They went to a basketball match in
Hmm.
NBA,
Hmm.
and they're throwing green sex toys on the pitch
Really?
for viral marketing, and like everyone was horrified, like what the fuck is happening, and a great buzz about around this event.
Uh,
And this is how they promoted their coin, throwing green dildos on the basketball pitch.
yeah, that's certainly original, you know.
Certainly
Uh,
original.
it's when everyone says but it's not real and it has nothing to do with the real world, we should show this strategy. It started in the real world.
I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's not ethical, so to speak. I don't know, but it
I
works,
don't know.
so people do it.
Why is it not ethical?
I don't know, and there are kids, you know, throwing green dildos.
For them, it's just jelly toys. I
Yeah,
mean,
toys, lightsabers.
yeah, it's kind of provocative and rude, maybe. I don't think it's unethical in many ways, but
Yeah,
yeah,
there isn't such thing as an unethical, at least in the marketing, right?
yeah. It's maybe if it's unethical, it's as unethical as any kind of advertisement for sex toys. I would put it like that.
Imagine like uh, green dildos
No, I don't want to
flying on the
imagine
pitch.
that. Yeah. How big was the team? I mean,
The team or the dildo?
the team. I expect they weren't picky with the size of the dildos.
Yeah, the
And
bigger
why
ones, the
green?
better.
I mean, yeah, green makes sense. It's a green candle, so it should be big.
It should be up. If it's
Should
down,
be
it's
up and should be big. If yeah, it's interesting. So, how is the coin, the meme coin, behaving?
let me search green dildo coin.
Yeah, I've seen memes with Donald Trump, you know, the famous image after his attempted assassination when he was standing with his fists right up and he has a green dildo in his fist.
Ah,
Or
I can't find it on CoinMarketCap.
okay, so
Did they list it?
it followed the natural life cycle of a meme coin.
No, but I can't find it at all. Green
I
dildo
mean,
coin. It's on CoinGecko. Uh, it had a pump like right after the match. I think
mhm.
000
Yeah, there's an interesting
37. It has a pump. It has a 10x pump after this.
not bad. Not
Yeah,
bad at all. For this market, it's not bad.
10x pump by throwing dildos on the pitch.
Good return on the dildo investment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, an interesting topic that caught my eye, AI trading bots booming in crypto. And this is, I'm not sure that they are.
But
really
what do
booming
they
now.
do actually? Do they invest for you, or do they put stop losses for you, or?
So there are several different trends, I would say. There are bots or AI software, I don't know how to put it, software that uses AI to identify trends, and there are software like this that do trades automatically. You put some rules and they do trades for you. This is possible. And
Yeah.
then there are software, very software that gives you recommendations. They analyze everything and they give you recommendations. Then there is software that analyzes market sentiment and gives you data.
Do they have any previous performance in indicators or something?
Look, I only looked at the trend and like the biggest players, so I'm not really, I didn't go into in-depth analysis of any of this.
Can you share this in our space somehow so people will
Sure.
see it?
In our space, I'm not sure.
Somehow in the live stream you can share. I'm not sure how.
Only if I read it out loud. Now, yeah, maybe we can talk about more about this topic because it's interesting, and we kind of in our private conversation discussed about this as well. It would be interesting to see how um, this area develops, but some interesting risks and warnings. Over reliance on this kind of autonomous agents, autonomous software. So this means people thinking that it's loss proof and it's very reliable, not setting proper stop losses and stuff like that, and then they get liquidated. Market manipulation and collusion. These bots kind of can interact and influence one another.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the same as with bots that we see on social media, like bots posting and then bots commenting and then other bots commenting to the first bots that commented. Hype amplification, AI accelerates FOMO and rumors, making markets more volatile and prone to pumps and dumps. So this acceleration of cycles really as well. And then security, of course, because yeah, it depends a lot of how this bots are developed and what security best practices they use, because most of them need to be connected to an account where there is money or crypto for them to operate. Yeah, so interesting trend to
Look,
look
I
after.
would favor using these tools, given even the problems you mentioned, especially for people who are not familiar with all these stop loss and this kind of shit,
Mm-hmm,
and they get just liquidated. So you
mm-hmm,
just use an AI, and he might recommend, look, you have what's your target, and you say the target, and he puts stop loss for you, take profit for you,
mm-hmm.
and you put a range, and he trades between this range. So there are certain measures who can protect a trader if you use the AI properly.
Yes, what you're saying is protection from the market. There is the issue of protecting from bad developed software as well, because it has connection to
Well,
an
ideally,
exchange or to a wallet through a
ideally
connection.
exchanges implement this AI thing inside
I don't know.
their exchange.
Ideally, we'd have some autonomous players that we can connect to exchanges as well, so that we are not 100% locked in the ecosystem of an exchange. I would rather prefer to have different players on the market.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah,
you
at the
will
end of
let
the day,
third party be connected to your wallet, and
Yes,
give it rights
but
to trade on your exchange, right?
yes, I mean this already happens. This is not something new. Binance, for example, but not only Binance. You can connect it to your MetaMask and give it rights to operate with that account, or you can have trading APIs from Binance or other major exchange, and you connect it to a tool that does stuff on your behalf. That's that's real already. Yeah, so certainly something to look after,
No,
and certainly,
certainly AI agents. Uh, if you want to trade effectively, you have to use it in the future. I mean, people who
hmm
don't use it will be left
yeah,
behind, as in
yes,
any other area in the economy. You have to
I,
use it somehow, implement it somehow. Otherwise, people who use it will be one step in front of you.
hmm hmm yeah,
So it's good.
100%.
It's good. Just have to use it smart.
Easy.
Easy, yeah.
Yeah. Um, I like this trend as well because it kind of lures into the idea of easy money, and everything that has this label catches the attention of people because kind of people are people and they never learn that easy money is not always that easy. But it kind of feeds this idea of we can make easy money almost automatically, and it will work for you day and night, and you'll just chill
Uh,
constantly on a riverside of Nistro.
yeah, I don't think it's like that. I mean, if everyone has the same tool, then
Of
it's
course,
equal again. So
it's
you
obsolete.
have to find other tools to outsmart everyone. So
Of course, yes, but it's a psychological trick, and it works, and it kind of works almost every time.
yeah,
Uh, yeah, well, it's interesting because this, in a way, fits the dead internet theory. Remember, we talked about it. Like this space is being flooded so much by bots, agents, AI stuff that we won't have room here. It won't be interesting for us. So it kind of this all automate doing stuff automatically kind of fits this theory. We might soon get to, I don't know, a perfect day when we don't use internet at all, but everything is taken care of for us.
uh, yeah. But how do you take people and make them live in the real world and leave their phones?
Well,
There should be some incentives, like if you
of
don't
course.
access your
Look,
phone, you then
I
get
have
something.
a theory about it. Right now, the internet is built around our attention, and all the tools and the brightest minds in the space worked hard to develop hooks and develop mechanisms that would
Yeah,
keep you in
keep you
front of
trapped.
the
Keep you
screen.
trapped
Yeah,
and just
yeah. So when we have a different incentive, this will change for sure. And with AI, we might have a different incentive because they don't make money from advertisement.
not
They
yet.
don't need your eyeballs. They need what's inside your brain, maybe. They need more intrusion in a way. So they need you to interact more, but this interaction doesn't need to be from a screen. Maybe we'll have devices that are audio devices, or I don't know, headsets, or I think audio devices would be the most non-intrusive and kind of um, human-friendly device because you would just talk as you would talk to your grandmother or or friend, but it would really be something different
Well,
under the
ideally,
hood.
it's even like we can talk with your thoughts.
Yeah, this is the most efficient. I don't know if it's ideal at all.
I mean, somehow you can filter what thoughts you can
Yeah,
give it
maybe
to the
they have,
machine, some not.
as software has these two modes of operating with data, read and write. And when you have read writes, you can only take stuff. When you have write writes, you can take and put back stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
maybe AIs can have only read writes at some
Right. I
moment, you
mean,
know?
imagine like you're in a bar now, you're looking at a girl, and it's what the fuck should I do? Like, what move should I do? And he's giving you options, like the most efficient ones. Say this, do this, blah blah blah, and it's right inside your head, and you're talking with him like with your thoughts, not
Uh-huh.
speaking. And in 10 seconds, you'll have some options what to do, and you're doing it.
Yeah, but you
Or you're
you
playing football or something, and you don't know like, what's the best option here, and he'll give you probabilities. Do this, do this, do this.
look, then let's go back to that bar. So you're approaching that girl and you're telling her something, and suddenly you're talking to the AI from her mind.
Yeah.
So kind of we become vessels for
War,
two AIs that
war,
communicate
war.
with each other.
It can be like this. Um, we don't allow AI in this space, and you have to switch it off, right? Some kind of crazy shit. I mean, it's not crazy at all. I mean, it can be real in the future. Like, no AI allowed in this room,
Mhm.
only humans.
Yeah,
Just to exercise your own brain.
this cafe or whatever will go bankrupt very fast. Uh, it's
Yeah.
it's the same trend that we have with no phone areas. It's kind of I really I was really curious to see where this goes because we had a trend for this a while back, but it's really only marginal and no one really uses this anymore. Maybe some.
Yeah, but it's quite different. I mean, your phone, you're using it, I don't know, to call, to search your Instagram, to post something, and
Mhm.
it's beneficial maybe for the specific pub. But using AI to speak to someone, it can be, I don't know, annoying maybe for some people. I just don't want to fuck off. I want to speak with real people, not with
Yeah.
you know. Are you switched on or off? Are you asking? Like, off. Okay, let's talk.
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
I have,
switch it on.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
not that interesting.
yeah,
Okay, so wrap it up. Let's go smoke a shisha,
yeah. Let me see a bit if we have
please.
something interesting here. Just fast.
So I think just to finish my thought on that topic, uh, I think soon enough we'll see some really powerful software whose incentive would be will be not to keep you in the loop, but to keep you focused, for example, on whatever it is you want to accomplish. Because
That would be perfect, but I'm not sure
this is
this is
already
how it
possible
works.
in a way. Because we already have devices that can track what you do. For
Okay,
example, if you're confident to work on a device that doesn't have your private information and you want an assistant like that, this is already possible in a way.
let me start from this assumption. I mean, every one of us, every one of 8 billion people living here, in
Hmm.
the in in the eyes of corporations, we are like walking money, right? We have to be monetizable somehow.
Hmm.
So how the fuck are we going to be monetizable if we will have only a utility tool for focusing and not for monetizing our attention and our spending biases and our whatever?
No, but we'll have incentives to spend, for example. But the focus won't be on your attention span. I'm thinking it like that. Because now the focus is on retention span because companies make money from advertising and advertising is paid by attention. But we might have another model. For example, it's, I don't know, just to throw some ideas. If the focus is being moved towards you're getting money for stuff that you sell, for example, then the focus is not on attention, but on completing an action. I don't know which one is worse, to be honest. Having advertisement or having AIs luring us into buying stuff. But yeah,
most
very
probably.
different, very different options.
And it will
And by
be
the way,
very, very
I've seen,
targeted. I mean, I'm
yeah,
like algorithms of Google or Facebook are shit compared to what AI can do to us.
yeah, targeted and then cunning as well, like very persuasive.
Yeah,
I've seen, by the way, the episode from Black Mirror that you and Ciprian told me several times about. And
with the brain implant,
yeah, yeah. I mean, of course, it's absurd in a way, but the idea is interesting.
it's absurd in a way, and we have similar cases in the real world, but not so tragic, of course. Not so,
Yeah.
but yeah.
So, what did you want to add?
Uh, did you mention Circle?
No, we talked about this prior to this to the broadcast. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we can mention it briefly then.
Mm-hmm.
Circle launches Arc Layer 1 blockchain
Mm-hmm.
to be used specifically for USDC infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, at the beginning I didn't understand the reason because you already have like a ton of layer 1 and layer 2s, and they have their layer 2, but most probably have smarter minds than me, and they see the reasoning behind this. Also, China pilots stablecoin projects in order
That's interesting.
to
I mean,
challenge USD.
don't you find that it's quite strange that China is not full steam on this boat yet?
Uh, America is moving too fast. Trump is moving too fast on this, and they don't keep up. They don't know what to do, what's good, what's not. I think they're in expectation mode to see what's happening in America
Mm-hmm.
and what's working, what's not, and they'll just copy them.
As usual.
Yeah, but at the same time, they have Hong Kong where they're experimenting Hong Kong with legislation, and
Yeah, but it's kind of breadcrumbs. It's not
yeah,
really something big.
yeah.
Yeah, I it's kind of the last big part of the world that is not really catching headlines on this topic.
Well, eventually they'll see the benefits for the U.S. and they'll have to do something as well.
Yeah, that would be a good buy move.
Yeah,
Okay, Circle, what else?
Circle, Trump. I've seen something about Trump Media. We didn't discuss Trump Media. Trump Media said that it holds now $2 billion in Bitcoin in their treasuries,
Hmm.
and they're planning to buy 1 billion more
Okay. So this entity is different from
from
World
World Financial.
Liberty.
Yeah,
Okay. So a lot of money for the Trump family in this field for different
yeah,
private
they're like
and
all in crypto, and they're doing everything they can to
they are
to grow
working
their
for us.
profits. Yeah, I'm not against this, of course.
Trump family works for you and me. This
If
is,
if if they win, I win, so we are in the same
of
boat.
course,
Uh,
the same
MetaMask
big, beautiful, shiny, golden plane. MetaMask?
pump fund revenue drops to March lows after mid-July token launch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm kind of waiting for meme coins to die for, I don't know, 2 years already.
Yeah, I was looking at this token as a potential buy, just for speculation, not because I believe in meme coins. So in my opinion, if alt season will come, launch pads will benefit a lot. They'll have exponential growth. So this pump fund token is one of the. I mean, meme coins will still be there, and they will still launch in altcoin season. and we have price like what are them 2 times lower, 50% lower than the launch, or 40%. So it's potentially a good investment, not a financial
Mm-hmm.
advice, but
Mm-hmm.
there's a speculation in case altcoin season comes, we might have good return. So I was looking at it, but I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm still thinking.
Okay.
MetaMask teams with Stripe for stablecoins. Not sure yet. What does it mean? But
Hmm.
this is the headline.
Let's look into it.
Stripe is becoming quite pro crypto, right?
Yeah, for a while. I mean, they were very conservative in that regard, following the industry standards, I would argue. But they've added stable coins as a payment method for quite some time, and yeah, and it was really surprising for me to see such an innovative company behaving in such a conservative and restrictive way when it comes to crypto, because we
It
kind of
was something general in the U.S. companies for the time.
mm,
No, it's not a particular case. PayPal was the same, Stripe, and so on. PayPal is now pro crypto. Stripe is pro crypto. It's just a trend. Uh, and when don't want to risk, when it's something risky, we don't just go with.
hmm hmm
And they had signs from the administration that they're quite not pro crypto, and they just didn't want to risk their money and their reputation. Now administration is pro. Okay, let's try. Why not?
yeah, maybe internally, they test stuff and they have scenarios prepared for whichever way it goes, but publicly
Yeah,
they can't take a position
yeah.
strongly because it's
You don't mess up with
okay.
the government. Not the U.S. one, at least.
Yeah, good information. Okay. So MetaMask is planning to launch a native USD-pegged coin called MetaMask USD in partnership with Stripe. The stablecoin would be issued using Stripe's infrastructure for off-chain issuance and settlement. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, MMUSD is intended to become the primary trading pair and cornerstone asset within the MetaMask ecosystem. Did you look into this new pieces of legislation to understand what does it take to create a stable coin now?
No, did
No,
you? You can
no,
ask
but I,
ChatGPT.
yeah. Um, well, we need to do that and talk about it a bit because it's interesting.
Yeah, maybe for next whoever crypto shit podcast.
Okay. You have other topics that you want to
Not crypto
cover?
topics, but yeah, Trump is meeting Putin in
Mm-hmm.
Alaska. Trump said he's going in Russia to meet Putin. Maybe he forgot that they bought Alaska from them like 200 years ago.
It happens.
Um, I don't have high expectations,
Me neither.
but it's a good sign. Maybe
I
it's
think, I mean, the press and the media has all kinds of leaks and theories, but this is not trustworthy. It's mostly noise, I think. My idea is that he thinks, Trump thinks he can persuade Putin to do something, and he wants to do it directly. I think this is what's happening. They don't really have a draft of anything. He just wants to
yeah, but
persuade him.
they agreed to meet. It means they agreed on something at least. I
Yeah.
mean, why meet and lose your day and both of them just to
hmm
talk nonsense and go back home?
Yeah, because I mean the deadline that Trump has given to Russia was approaching, and it was kind of he needed to do something.
Mm-hmm.
and he needs a way out to save his face, or he needs to go tough on Russia to do what he said he'll do. Okay. It makes sense in a way to try to get a win, even if it's not a win.
Yeah.
But look, for let's give devil its due. I think it's good that they talk, and you don't have progress unless you talk in this. You have a 100% percentage, uh, 100 percentage probability of not doing anything if you don't talk. Maybe the odds of reaching a good deal or some good progress is not very much, but the failure is 100% sure if you don't talk, because these things don't just move on their own, I think.
100%. I'm just saying that they don't just go there and talk without any agenda. I think they agreed at least on something, on some general terms,
Yeah,
maybe.
maybe.
But we don't
Maybe.
know them yet. We'll find out soon enough.
Yeah. Okay. Okay,
Okay.
everyone. Thank you for watching us. See you around, and yeah, hopefully next week we'll get back
We
on
had
track with our schedule.
400, 600, oh, sorry, 4,600 views
Good.
in total. That's good.
Okay. Bye,
Okay.
everyone. Have a great day. Bye, Dimitru. See you soon.
See you next time for more updates. And as usual, stay safe and trade smart.
Okay. Good to know that. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.
Okay. Bye.
And now we have the music from the ending.
Where is it? I should. Okay.
Yeah, it's your part.
I forgot to install the app, music app, so
You need
I'm
an
doing the
update.
work
You need to
too
update
hard.
your chip. Okay. Bye, everyone. Stay safe and trade smart.
Yeah.